Alright guys, today we are here with Cupid. He is a nervous little poodle puppy. That's Cupid. A little flighty, a little anxious. We're going on a little walk. So you can see he wants to drag a bit. He wants to pull on the leash. If I allow Cupid to do that, in his flighty mannerisms, he just wants to go back home, he's going to learn that the world is something to be actively nervous of. And I don't want to teach him that. So the way to prevent this pulling, flighting thing is a couple different things. Come on, this way. Come on. I have to move how I want him to move. So I can't move tense, nervous, fearful, anticipatory that something might happen, that he might do something, that something out here might do something. I can't move that way and ask my dog to relax. I have to move how I want him. There's nothing out here to worry about. We're in suburban Chicago. It's really nice. I don't have anything to be afraid of. He really doesn't either. So I don't move tense, which is how most people walk with your dog. Your dog could be on a heel here, like Cupid, and you still have this hand tight and you're not moving it. This will tell your dog something's wrong. Just this. Just like if you're walking with a 3-year-old through the Walmart parking lot and you're squeezing their hand and not moving your arm, you are telling that kid something's wrong. If you want to tell the kid the world's actually okay, you have to move like the world is okay. More this way. Come on, this way. With your hands swinging, not squeezing the leash. Just guiding, like you would a child. You guide. You don't drag them through the world. And then you develop a sense of trust. Not just the dog with you, but the dog with the world. Because you are a reflection for the dog of what the world is. You know, you are a part of it. They're not labeling you as something separate from the world or them. They don't have labels. They just have their experience. So they don't know I'm a dog, you're a human, that's a tree, this is grass. They just have the experience of being themselves. That's it. Like you would as a human baby. You have the experience of being yourself. And that includes the experience of your mom and your dad and the sounds in the room. From the baby's point of view, that comes from them. It's not out there. That's how a dog sees the world. They don't have a sense of, I'm something different than what's going on here. They just are part of what's going on. And they move through that way. So if you see them as that, and yourself as that, you can begin to move more this way. And then they move that way. Instead of flighty and nervous and uneasy, like they tend to do when you move this way. Stiff, tight, uneasy. Be an example for them. Just like we try to do with our kids. Now you want to lead by example. Freaking out on your kids for having a temper tantrum means you're turning into your child. And you can't teach from there. You have to be the calm, blank space that you were when your kid was a baby and you're putting it to sleep. You don't blame your baby, you just deal with the moment. But with a dog, people blame their dog. They psychologically put it on their dog, that the dog has done something to upset me. When the dog is just a human baby, it's just doing stuff. It just has a predator point of view. So to relate to it, you have to have the same kind of point of view that you do in relating to a human baby. You're just dealing with emotional states. You know, you're having a conversation with how you feel. Your anxiety, your nervousness, your tension, your fear, your impatience. The baby feels that. And they become that. You're, hurry up, I gotta get to work in the morning. But the moment you're Whatever. However long it takes is what it takes. The baby relaxes. That's this too. The moment you let go of your expectations of what's supposed to happen and what might happen, and you just and deal with it as it is, you get this. Come on. Good boy. All right, guys, that's walking. Not super complicated. Be an example. Imagine your dog is like a 3-year-old kid. You're walking through the parking lot. You don't stare at your kid the whole time, right? You're not squeezing your little 2-year-old kid's fingers. You're just kind of gently holding them and guiding them. And then as you walk, your arms swing and your head is looking around, because if you're staring at your kid walking through the parking lot, you're going to get you and your kid killed by a car. So you don't do that. You just look around and walk. Same thing here. Just look around and walk. Enjoy a walk. And if you're walking with your kid and they start noticing a ice cream truck in the parking lot or something and pulling you that way, you don't rip your kid's finger out of socket and try to dislocate their shoulder. You just, come on, this way. Right? You don't, come here, to your little kid. You just tap, 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 slow them down. Or tap, 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 follow me this way. Or tap, 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 speed up. Stop slowing down in the parking lot. You don't try to rip their hands off. Same thing here. You don't got to be mad at your dog and yank them and pull them. If they start pulling against you and you feel a little tension, just pull back a little bit. Then generally they just follow you. Especially if you keep doing it for a while. They'll just follow you. Like this. Right, Cupid? Come on. Good boy. Come on. All right, come here. Sit. 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 Good boy. Good boy. Say bye.
Bye. See ya.